days working with artists just doing nothing for themselves. I'm tired of playing the background. All of these years I've been let down, but my manager told me take my crown. About the flags now. Join me on my social media page. Haters start talking with plenty of rage. This is the day that I'm setting the stage. Letting that beast out the cage. I've been sitting too long in here. Producer and engineer. Writing these songs for everyone else. Just till they disappear. I'm on it. I'm on it. Instagram. I want it. You said I want it so bad. Yeah. I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started. Yeah. Comment on this post right here. And comment on it. Comment on this post right here. Man,
Man, this tunnel vision thing about to take off, boy. We finally doing it.
It's about time, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
I forget what
My God, I feel forsaken.
I will never look at you the same way. 'Cause you don't follow through with what you tell me. I know that we've been here before. But I'm not the same person anymore, baby. I will never look at you the same way. 'Cause you don't follow through with what you tell me. I know that we've been here before. But I'm not the same person anymore, baby.
sometimes I feel you forget about me. I feel forsaken. My God, my faith misplaced, lost in mistakes. Deep in my flesh, my soul earthquakes. Richter scale reveals I've been through hell. If heaven's close, only time will tell when you'll return. That's what they preach. Revelations, what Bible teach. Burn for eternity, devil's your company. If you're not saved, then God is your enemy. Cut run it over, but it seems to be empty. Disciple of Hennessy, I might just smoke for the remedy. Keep me above all my wickedly tendencies. Thought you a friend of me. I know I'm sinning right now, questioning you while speaking with doubts. Forgive me when I say out loud, I feel forsaken.
I will never look at you the same way. 'Cause you don't follow through with what you tell me. I know that we've been here before. But I'm not the same person anymore, baby. I will never look at you the same way. 'Cause you don't follow through with what you tell me. I know that we've been here before. But I'm not the same person anymore, baby.
Sometimes I feel you forget about me. I feel forsaken. My God, if heaven is paradise, then I live where they worship a paradise. Take a gamble and leech a parasite. Good couples together, no parents sight. I question it all, God. Hard times in all homes, God. Minimum wage, leave little to play. They constantly tugging on me, God. Don't wanna appear to be mean, God. A genuine heart you give me, God. If I say no, they condemn me, God. This verse will probably be a meme, God. I can't be God. We've been here and done this before. One too many times, sure. Devil come knocking at my door. I feel forsaken.
I will never look at you the same way. 'Cause you don't follow through with what you tell me. I know that we've been here before. But I'm not the same person anymore, baby. I will never look at you the same way. 'Cause you don't follow through with what you tell me. I know that we've been here before. But I'm not the same person anymore, baby.
Sometimes I feel you forget about me. I feel forsaken. My God.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another riveting episode of Sauce in the City live in the studio. That's right, you guys know I love the use of that word live. I am so excited to be here at BU Radio. Man, this is going to be our home. Like you guys can see from me, I am wearing my mask, I am washing my hands, and I am staying away from people. except for my two who are here in the studio with me. But I made sure that they had on their masks. So I would like to welcome to my table Miss Comedian Arkansas. What up, girl?
What's going on in the hood? I found me a man made out of wood.
You know what? I made sure that I brought you what was supposed to be in the house. We have Williams and Wilson in the studio with us today, and you guys are going to get a chance to see what they have. But before we get to that, we would like to go ahead and interview the amazing Miss Arkansas. But before we do that, welcome to my cousin, comedian Shannon the Queen. How are you, Mrs.?
What's up? Yes. What's going on? How you doing?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We gonna have
Did a Tootsie Roll. Take it back.
to the left.
To the
I don't know.
left, to the right, to the right. Don't get me started because I dip, baby. Dip, come on and dip.
You know what? I'm too old to be dipping. So welcome everybody to our studio, BU Radio. Thank you for hosting this episode of Sauce in the City live in the studio. All right, Miss Arkansas, why don't you go ahead and tell the people who are tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond a little bit about you.
Well, first of all, I am comedian Miss Arkansas and have been since Moses was here. You hear me? That's a long time. I'm a mother of 4, grandmother of 11. I've retired, believe it or not, and no, not from no job. From these no good Negroes, you hear me?
I heard you. You know what? I'm getting ready to be retired from them too. It's been like 5 years and I'm just about to give up.
That long?
Girl.
Mine just 9 months.
Ooh, you know, I wish I could call it at 9 months. So let's get into a little bit about you. How long have you been doing comedy?
You know, it don't matter if you've been doing it 30 years or 30 days. If you're funny, you're funny. But I have been blessed to be doing it a little over 30 now.
Ooh.
And like I say, it's my time. I done grind, I done cried, I done prayed, I ain't gonna say did some of everything, cause that'll be a lie. But I've been waiting.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like Stevie Wonder can see what's happening in my life right now, and that man is blind. So if people around me can't see, they ain't trying to see.
I get it, because you know what? Just by all of you that are in here in the studio with me today, I am truly blessed. And this little chocolate child knows that her luck, I don't know when it's going to run out. I hope never. But this little chocolate child knows how lucky she is. So thank you for spending 31 years in the studio with me.
That's right.
Yay. Okay, so tell us what the best thing about comedy for you.
Well, first of all, I have 2 sons incarcerated.
Okay.
And being a mother with kids locked up, I could be somewhere crying, sad, depressed, and all of that. So comedy to me is like medicine, like they say. It really helps me. If I can smile or see someone else smile, that helps me through my day instead of thinking about my kids locked up, and especially with all this stuff going on. And my one son call all the time complaining. Well, I won't say complaining, but concerned about the officers and the other inmates having that coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
And like I tell him, you know, I can't be there, but the God I serve is there. So you just got to know how to stay prayed up and covered up and trust God when you can't trust yourself. So I'm just trusting God got them since I can't be there with them.
You know what? I was over here trying to hold back the tears. You know, fortunately for me, I've never had someone close to me incarcerated. So he was incarcerated before I got here, so he don't count. That was my father. But anywho, I think that comedy is a medicine. And I have talked to a lot of different people, and they definitely feel that comedy is a medication. I've spoken to people who've had Parkinson's, schizophrenia, PTSD, what's the one where you go up and bipolar?
Right.
And they all say the same thing. They say they run to comedy in order to calm the mind down. And it works, I guess.
It really do work. You know, I could be going through anything, but like I say, if I could, I don't even have to touch the mic. I could just be around other positive people, and we laughing and having a good time. That makes a good day, you know?
Absolutely. So one last thing. Tell me one of your favorite moments in comedy. Like one of the very favorites.
I got two. I actually have two. I performed with Ricky Smiley years ago in front of over 10,000 people, and when those people stood up, I told them those that didn't stand up, I don't think they were able to stand up. So,
Okay, keep going.
but, so that was one of my big moments. But my biggest moment, I would say, I had been trying to get in the Apollo in Harlem, New York, over 30 years on amateur night.
Wow.
And God blessed me last year to be able to go and put it down with the Academy Award winner Monique.
Wow.
And to see them people embrace me. Because I didn't fear that they were going to boo me. No way. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Don't nobody boo Miss Arkansas.
No.
What up?
Well, they do. I have dudes all the time saying, hey, boo, what's your name, boo? You pretty, boo.
So we going boot up, boot up, boot up, boot up. Okay.
But that was one moment that I had been dreaming of, to do that Apollo. And when I tell you I did it, and I think what made it so special, instead of just going out doing my comedy, I got out there and I told them people, I said, you know what? I've been trying to get in this place almost 30 years on amateur night. I say, but the God I serve said I ain't no amateur, so I'm here, Apollo, and they just went bananas, and that opened the door for me to just do smooth sailing with the rest of it.
Wow.
And you know what, Brenda, even though that was my biggest moment, what really touched me on that night, you know the line be long as a Six Flag line.
Of course.
And it was a young lady, the last person in that line. That lady looked like she had a lot on her mind. I went back there and just started sharing the goodness of God with her and all he doing for me and have done for me. And when I got back to my room that night, that young lady inboxed me. I still have it. I even screenshot it.
Yep.
But she said, it was my intentions to commit suicide tonight until you shared your testimony with me. And that just blew my mind, because, you know, I'm wondering why it took so long for me to get to the Apollo. Then when that young lady shared that with me, that let me know why it was that day for me to be at the Apollo.
You know what? Powerful words from a powerful woman. I felt that all through my little hair bow over here. It starts spinning around. I was like, okay. You know, that is an amazing story. And it's weird how your words heal people. I will never forget when I met you. I was looking for something. I didn't really know what it was when I met you, but I remember you told me a story. You said Monique gave you that 5 minutes, and I said, look at that.
I was blessed with my own comedy night at the Improv in Ontario, California. And everybody that know me know I change wigs, clothes, and everything when I host. And I had left one of my outfits. And I saw Monique was going to be there the weekend, and I was like, oh, God, I can go there and get my outfit and get me a picture. That was my plan.
Right.
But his plan was bigger and different. I went over there, the general manager said, I'm sorry, Miss Arkansas, we can't let you in. It's sold out.
Ooh.
I say, I can respect that. I was looking cute. I was going to go to karaoke.
You was like,
But
I'm going anyway.
This young lady stopped me. She said, excuse me, are you getting ready to buy a ticket? I said, no, they said they sold out. She said, well, my sister couldn't make it here. God bless you.
Okay.
$85 ticket. I knew it wasn't nobody but him.
Absolutely.
She had a 7 o'clock and a 9 o'clock show. So that was the 7 o'clock. I went in there and enjoyed the show. And when I walked up to that lady, all I said was, hi, Monique. I'm comedian Miss Arkansas. She said, baby, would you like to do some time on my next show? And I did that. That lady said she had to come out the green room to see what they were laughing at. And real quick, she came back a year later. I bought a ticket. I said, they ain't going to be able to tell me that. She was glad to see me. I was glad to see her. When she got done, she said, "Baby, come back tomorrow night and close out my show with me."
Ooh.
I did that. When I did that, I said, "Come on, Monique, let's take us a picture till the next time I see you." She said, "No, baby, you come in the green room." She said, "You are amazing. People need to know you. They need to see you." She said, "I have a few tour dates coming up, and I'm going to take you on the road with me." That lady took me to Chicago, 4 sold-out shows at the Apollo. When she had her show here in Las Vegas at the SLS, she gave me 13 nights. Then, like I say, she blessed me to go to the Apollo in Harlem, New York with her. So if she didn't do nothing else for me, she did more than enough for me.
See, amen. She had me over here with my little white flag. I was like, preach, because that shows you guys 5 minutes can turn into a whole career. And this woman took 5 minutes, one opportunity, one chance, like kind of how we have it here. We got one chance to do this, people. So like I said, this is Brenda Brown, a.k.a. the Chocolate Child, with Sauce in the City, who took a chance on comedy. I don't know nothing about comedy. However, I do know somehow I have it in my soul. So I want to thank everybody who has crossed my screen in the past 60 weeks. Thank you. I couldn't be here without you guys. And shout out to BU Radio. Awesome music. Now, Miss Arkansas, here comes the fun part. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got 60 seconds. You know what time it is. It's time for the 60-second spit. You know how we do this. Your 60 seconds is this. My day was going just fine until people fill in the blank 60 seconds and go.
My day was going fine till people gonna ask me which wig I'ma wear tomorrow night to my comedy show. I told them I don't know which wig I'ma wear or which outfit. I just know I'ma be putting it down with Kiki Wyatt, Ebony Lionel, Shane, Cookie Hall, that dude Donnie, and Macho Black. We're downtown on Fremont. You hear me? I might not even wear a wig. My real hair come right here. I tell them I wear wigs by choice, not by force. So don't ask me about no wig no more unless you gonna buy me one. So that's my 60-second spit.
I love it. I love it. Right on, right on. Everybody give her a hand in the studio since we got to work on our sound effects. So, Natrell, why don't you go ahead and do me a favor and go ahead and take us out with a video. Thank you so much, Miss Arkansas, for coming by and spreading your brand of funny. I cannot believe how lucky I am to have met you. And hopefully, no, I knowfully. Hey, I'm a coin that. I knowfully know you will be back next Friday at 12-ish. You know how we do it anyway. You will be back in our studio to help me take Sauce in the City live in the studio to the next level, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so just in case nobody knows, go ahead and tell them where they can find you if they want more of your kind of funny.
Well, my name is Arkansas. I represent the South. I got me a goal in my mouth. In case you don't know, take a closer look. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Hey, I don't even know what this dance is called, but I was finna break it down into the sprinkler. Thank you so much, Mrs. And we are going to look forward to seeing you again.
Yes.
Natrell, let's take us out with some of Miss Arkansas's work. I'm sorry, Miss Comedian Arkansas.
All-Star Talent Search. She hosts her own show right here in Ontario at the Ontario Improv. Please put your hands together and help me welcome to the stage the very funny, talented comedian, Miss Arkansas. Better DJ, I gave all my time to my friends, and those are truly my friends. Y'all give it up for them one more time. And before I start cursing, I have to get a few out the way for the church people. Y'all know how some of them preachers blow on you and push you down? They did this lady like this. She got up and threw her cane away, said she can walk. It was a young man standing in line waiting to be prayed for. He said, "Son, you believe in God?" He said, "Yes, sir." "You believe he can heal you?" "Yes, sir." "Son, what do you need prayer for today?" That young man to my ear, he said, "Put your hands on your ears and let me pray for you." He blew next day. Their parent was in there saying, chip chop, chip chop. He said, shut up, we at church. That parent said, same people, same people, same people. Okay, church people, here go your last one. It was a preacher look like James Brown, right? So everywhere he go, the ladies come running. James Brown, James Brown. He get mad. I ain't no James Brown. He did a real big convention. Here the women's come again. James Brown, James Brown. I ain't no James Brown. He went up to the room, a lady got there some kind of way. She laying there looking all pretty. She said, James Brown. He was say, I ain't no James Brown. He looked over there and he said, ow, I feel good. Now I got the church people out the way. You know when you smoke weed, you get lost, right? So every time I can be here all the time, I have to be one of their favorites, but I get lost when I try to find the improv. I asked this young lady how to get here. She said, honey, before you say anything else, I would like to say you are so beautiful. I said, thank you, sister. She said, do you go that way? I said, wait, 10 to 15 to 57? She said, no, you know. I said, oh, yeah, I'm back. She said, oh, shit, that's what's up. I said, bitch, I'm talking about bipolar. Let me see, no homo. The little sister right there, I will give you some big moves like that when I lived in St. Louis, Missouri. They wanted $5,000 and $10,000. I said, damn, I got to buy one tennis at a time. I moved to California, I found me some tennis for $29.99. And I found these €3 in the winter time. Don't get it twisted, brother. They ain't big enough. You put both of them together. They still ain't big enough. Suck your damn thumb. I had a little youngster the other day trying to holler at me. I said, boy, you better go on before I give you some of this powder milk. I got thinking about it. I said, shit, you put a little spit with it, come whole milk. I'm not only a comedian, I work as a healthcare provider. It's this one white guy, he don't want nobody to wait on him but me. Them other nurses, they get jealous. They say, he can talk, he can feed himself. I helps him anyway. The other day I went in there and sound like he said, can you check and see my testicles black? I said, what, excuse me? Can you check and see my testicles black? So I raised the cover up. He said, ma'am, what are you doing? I said, sir, check and see if your testicles black. He said, I said, can you check and see if my test results black? I see some of y'all eating, I hope your stomach ain't weak. But I used to live in Hesperia before I moved to Ontario. They know I ain't lying, it was so hot in that desert. One night out there with being no flies. A friend came out to visit me. We went to get something to eat. Messed up and ran out of gas. We walking and eating. I got hot. I took my bra off. She said, girl, why don't you take your bra off? I said, shit, I'm hot. I'm trying to cool out. So we walking and eating. I just go there and help her hand. Took her panties off. I said, girl, what you take your panties off for? She said, shit, to keep them flies off my food. He said, what's her name? He said, Becky. He said, is her mother's name Sally? He said, yes, sir. He said, boy, you can't mess with her. That's your sister. I cheated on your mama with Sally. A few weeks later, he met another little girl. Got all excited, ran telling daddy.
right, y'all. I think we've had our part of Miss Arkansas, comedian Miss Arkansas, before she come back and beat me up. So therefore, what we want to do now is we want to welcome to the studio, um, a it's a special treat. So I'm at odds with words about this. Williams and Wilson has decided to meet and greet with us here in the studio today. And we are so happy that he's here and that they made the trek from wherever they were. And he brought his friends. So welcome to the studio, Williams. How are you?
Fine. How are you doing today?
Oh, my God. Listen to that voice, ladies. Sorry, he's taken. Miss Arkansas just left up out of here. I'm just saying. Well,
funny.
thank you so much for joining us in studio today, sir.
Yes, of course.
You are welcome. So just to let everybody know who's tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, these videos are like cockroaches. They never die. Go ahead and let everybody know who you are and a little bit about yourself.
My name is William Salam. I'm a master ventriloquist, comedian, and artist. I've been performing going on 40 years. And, I do comedy.
Ooh, I love it. Like 3 of my favorite things all in one deep, raspy voice. Ladies, I'm telling you, I am in the middle of ecstasy right now. All right. So what made you go into ventriloquism?
Well, first of all, the art itself, I've always been intrigued with puppetry, like the Muppet Show.
Right.
I love that. And voices. I just always had a great interest, like Three Stooges.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, prior. A lot of animated, like Lucille Ball and folks like Moms Mabley. But the art of ventriloquism itself, Paul Winchell and Willie Tyler.
Wow.
Yeah, I was a little kid and I was fascinated with the craft, ventriloquism.
You know what? I think I got fascinated right around the same time, when I found out, like every other kid on earth, that Bert and Ernie weren't real. Like, it crushed my whole dreams. I was like, what do you mean? And then I started meeting people like you, and I started watching things like America's Got Talent.
Right,
and I started to see those friends of you guys has come back to life.
Exactly.
And even though I knew as an adult, the kid in me couldn't fight it. It couldn't fight it. So how long have you been working with your current friend, and can we meet him?
Of course. I've been working with Wilson 30 years with Wilson.
Wow.
And then my figure before that for 3 years was Michael. And then my first one was Larry, was the actual character.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're loyal. So like when you start working with one of your friends, you really be like working with them until they can't work no more, huh?
Well, if I could give you some love here, and I know a lot is going on with Mr. Cosby, but I remember years ago he said, I'm talking about as far as the comedic aspect, he was like, the comedy is really the characters. Like when I was looking at Fat Albert and the Gang.
Absolutely.
The comedy is really the characters. So I realized that before you try to be funny, try to encapsulate a character, because characters are accepted before your funny is. Like JJ Dynamite. JJ, the character, was accepted before Dynamite. You get what I'm saying?
I do.
So the character is what makes the funny alive.
You know what? We were talking.
Not just the jokes.
Absolutely. We were talking right before the show started. And actually, one of my very favorite things in the world is the character of comedy. Yeah. I have always focused on, there are tons of people who wake up overnight and they want to be comedians, and they are funny. There are, a lot of comedians that are really good. But I do know that the character is what is the most important thing that you can possibly have as being a comedian. It is that thing that we all use to get in the door. And so what happens is I have been working for the past 30 weeks in developing the characters in my comedians. And we have a shout out to Willie C. Smith. who is the Colorado comedian. You know, and then I have, of course, my podcasting bestie, Albie Fuller. Shout out to you, Albie. But they have all done what is called the character, and I wanted to develop it. And this show is where we get to do it.
Yeah.
So I am truthfully interested in seeing your friend.
Okay.
And let's see if we can see exactly what the character of comedy holds for Williams and Wilson.
Wilson, okay.
Yeah. We wanna see. Don't you wanna see Shannon DeQueen?
Yes, I do. I'm excited to see. I can't wait.
Yeah, see, I had to bring you in because he had to go get his friend. So that's okay. They can hear you, but they can't see you just yet. So it's all good.
Yes, it's all good. So yeah, I can't wait to see his friend. I know
It's a
he's gonna be
little
funny.
it's a little weird because he actually makes them talk, and you know, and I think he just talks on his own. So here we go. Hi, Wilson. Welcome to the table.
To the table, where's the chicken and turkey? Well, for me to take, ain't nothing here with a microphone. You know I ain't gonna eat that, even if it is legal.
Oh, come on.
Come on, man. No, come on, man. How y'all doing?
Well,
I'm ready for Thanksgiving, and I'm ready to give thanks.
Okay.
Thank you, Father God. Heaven and earth, bless Saturn, Mars, and Jupiter. Oh God, there's a bird flying around out there somewhere wishing he could be a part of Thanksgiving.
I like your hat.
Oh.
Your outfit going on. I see you got some big pretty brown eyes.
I
Hey,
know.
watch yourself now,
Like,
watch
back
yourself.
off, Shannon DeQueen. That's
Watch
my
yourself.
man.
You know I can't become real, right?
Look, he's like Pinocchio, y'all. You know he can become real. You better watch out. So, Wilson, I'd like to interview you now, Wilson.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay, so how is it working with Williams? What do you think?
Well, first of all, his lips are 35 pounds. I measured him one time when he was asleep. So he's really cheating when it comes to the art of ventriloquism. Well, it's not funny. They seem to think so.
Okay.
Well, anyway, the other day I saw a man coming up to us, and he asked, did I have any scale change? I told him, it amazes me that you out here homeless and you're white.
Uh-oh.
How about you got a whole credit card right here, man. You don't need no food. You need to go back to your family and listen to what they told you, man.
Well, I didn't know he was going to say that.
Oh, no. Okay, well, maybe he can answer this. We can throw him off topic. Okay, Wilson, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so which is the worst bedtime habit to deal with, do you think? Someone who snores, a wild sleeper, someone who talks in their sleep, or someone who farts in their sleep? What do you think?
God damn, that thoughting is a lot going on. I mean, because the worst kind of thought is when you pull the covers back thinking something's going to happen good, and you're greeted with a thought.
Oh, no,
That
yeah.
sounds like a stimulus check. Wilson, thought it was going to get good, thought I was going to get some, turned out to be a damn thought. I
Uh-oh.
ain't got the damn check yet. I guess because it's called a stimulus check. Maybe the check is getting high. I don't know.
Oh, well, you know what? We're going to take a look and see how that goes. But I do want to get a little serious with you, Wilson. Are you ready?
Go ahead.
Can we do it? Okay.
Yeah, go
How about this? Give us 3 things to know in life, Wilson. What's your 3 things that everybody should know in life?
All jokes aside, everybody needs to know how to swim. That's one thing. No, really. Need to overcome your fear of water. Need to know how to swim. Second thing everybody need to know how to do is cook. More than oodles of noodles. I ain't talking about that. And thirdly, everybody needs to know how to stop looking in our face.
Something like that.
We were all guilty. We was all over here. I'm sure you guys can see the video. We was all guilty because I was
Because
waiting.
we doing a show, man. Damn. He wear a mask, he gonna be cheating.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ.
Well, Wilson, you're so cute. Look at those big brown
I'm
eyes.
the last president or something.
Curl. It's not even juicy. It's just curled.
You are absolutely adorable, and I thank you for answering a few questions. I do have 3 questions that I ask every new person that crosses my stage, and that includes you, Wilson. Okay, I'm making believe. Number 1, did you have a good time with us here today?
You act like I'm getting ready to die.
He is just impossible. Let me ask again. Did you have a good time with us today?
You ready to die? Oh, ma'am, I'm sorry. I apologize. His breath made me hallucinate.
You know, I'm sick. No, don't let. Ma'am, I'm really ready to put him up. Seriously.
No, listen, I'm not joking. The other day, he said, hey, man, now when your breath is, evil and full of sin, you don't need to say words that begin with H. This nigga said, hey, and I like to die.
Oh, no.
That shit hit me all in my nostril. My cells just stopped.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to take that as a yes that Wilson had a good time, because nobody said anything that started.
I had a good time.
Number 2, have you ever been in a studio like it or been on a show like it, Wilson?
I love the decorum. I gotta sound deep so I can get somebody to rescue me from him. I love this a nice show, nice vibes and everything. Cute little, you look nice, you a nice little girl. You know I'm gonna get you in there somehow.
Oh.
That's the setup for another.
Oh.
Damn, the girl that just left, she gone.
Uh-oh. I'm going to tell on you, Wilson. I'm going to tell on you.
I just met her. I don't know her.
Oh, okay.
Something good. Mess it with something I don't know and lose something I should have known.
Trust the process, baby.
Huh?
Yeah, trust the
I'm
process.
with you. She gone. She ain't gone anyway. She ain't even patient.
We got the same texture.
The
hair,
same
you
texture
know?
of hair, and you were an ass too.
That's right.
Yeah,
She
you
is
that kinda
social
woman. You gonna keep me
distancing.
alive? Thank you, God.
Absolutely. Now, this question is for Williams. Williams, are you at the table?
I'm at the table.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. The last question is, will you come back and do another episode with us?
On one condition.
Always.
If you let me try to show people how they can possibly identify with what they're called to be, then I'll be glad to come back.
You know what? As the producer of the show, because that sounded really, really amazing, why don't you go ahead and do that now?
Okay.
Now you're gonna put me down. See that? That's a nigga for you. Now you're gonna use me for the show and then put me down.
Look at his little Adidas.
See, yeah, I got these on for a reason, because I know how to walk away from them.
Uh-oh.
I stay too long.
Mad at me, I ain't the one who put you down.
I'm mad because I want you to put me up.
Absolutely, Williams. Because we want to make sure that you come back time after time after time. And the cool thing about being the producer of a show, that's my producer.
Yeah.
We can do whatever we want in the studio with our time. So you go ahead and give it to us like it should
I
be
just wanted
gotten.
to take 60, and let me tell you why. Because there are a lot of people right now who are depressed or just dead-end jobs. Everything they do is purposeless, or there is no fulfillment.
Right.
So what I wanted to share in about just a few minutes, and I'm very serious, is the law of 12. Everybody that I've studied who's ever become, purposed in life, they were all doing something. They were all doing it, whatever it was, by the age of 12.
Okay.
And 12 is the number of government. Like there's two governments in a day. The day, there's 12 hours in the day, 12 hours in the night. 12 is government. So whatever you really meant to be, you were desiring and somewhere doing it already by 12. The problem becomes, in society, 99.9% of people are not in their destiny. So what happens, we come into people who didn't finish, and we come into people who did not stay true to the inner feeling of where I belong in life, and we relinquish it because of career choices, as opposed to understanding that the true happiness and fulfillment is in destiny. If a person goes to school, they should go to add to the reason they're born, and not to put in them something that can't be placed but through destiny. So it stays there. Whatever it is, whatever you're doing, it constantly weighs on you. It's always there. Whatever job you get, when you see someone doing it, when you hear of someone doing it, as you think back on your life, you've always done it. It's just something you have to be aware of what's for you.
Absolutely.
And I say that because that's the only place you're going to really win. And that's the only place no one can defeat you. The fish is only caught when people plan and they spend a whole lot. But naturally, you can't catch a fish in this element. But on the sand, you can devour him. And that's how we all are. We're devoured every time we're out of our element.
Wow.
And in closing, and I mean no disrespect when I say this, but the biggest people, mostly the people that we love and the people we have loved throughout the years, family and friends, usually in the name of giving us a safety net, we let those around us talk us out of the original blueprint that's going to make us special for them. So we really have to guard purpose and destiny and not just jump into things for survival, but stay the course of what's really going to bring us the greatness and the wealth, and that's in the reason that we're born. I just wanted to,
well, now you really have to come back and join us, because you can't just give out that little kernel of wisdom, and we need some more in-depth explanation, because I've just now hit that point in my life, in my 40s. That's right, y'all, I'm 46.
Okay.
Thank you. I just now hit that time in my life where I said, you know what? I'm going for mine. And I'm going to be me, and I'm going to do me, and that's all there is to it. But I had to learn what you just spoke about, which is you can't catch a fish in its element.
No, you can't.
But if you take them out, you could catch them, and that's what they've been doing to me my entire life. They've been taking me out of my element, and so they've been catching me. And now that I am totally free inside of my element, shout out to BU Radio.
BU Radio.
Yes, I'm
shout
in
out
my...
to Mrs. Salam.
Mrs. Salam. Shout out to all who will visit our energy. That's what I call it. I have this one thing that I do for my show. If the energy isn't right, then I reserve the right to say no. I reserve the right to cancel. And I love your energy. Thank you for bringing Wilson. Absolutely. And the thing with it is, both of y'all have a good energy. We got a 2-for-1, y'all.
You know, it's all about energy. People don't realize that. It's all energy. If the energy is not right, it's best to just bow out gracefully, because nothing works if the energy is not and it's okay, because everyone's not going to mesh together anyways. But you need to keep moving until you find those ones with that same energy.
It's called synergy, people.
Synergy.
And as I tell everybody, today, tomorrow, beyond, and when I first started, if we ain't friends before I hit this live button, it ain't gonna work. And so therefore, I let everybody know that anybody that comes into my realm is my friend. And I expect all my friends and all my community members to support my people. Support your family. They have become your family. If they're on an episode of Sauced in the City, they are your family, people.
Yeah.
So I want all of you
that.
guys
That
to
was
know.
Rich. That was very rich.
Thank you. Look at me dropping some jewels of knowledge.
No, I say that because a lot of us don't all the time have the consistent support of our biological family.
Absolutely.
And we're sad the whole way up, if that makes sense. But you also have to learn that family is who's willing to support. As not that they're not, but this is a level or an extension of family. Right, supportive family, right. And you can be happier, because most people are miserable all the way up till they get to the place called there.
Man, y'all
That's
better
real.
tune in. Y'all better tune in to some of this good stuff. And y'all can catch us every Friday, 12:30-ish. We'll get that together. But y'all can catch us right here on BU Radio, where we will have all kinds of Vegas's best of the best. Look, I am born and raised in Las Vegas. And the time that I let my guard down, the time that I just decided to be me, I actually met my cousin.
Whoa.
And I don't think it would have happened if I hadn't decided that I'm going to just do me.
You didn't meet her up until then.
Absolutely had no idea she existed. Now, I saw her in comedy. Shout out to comedian Shannon the Queen. That's who we talking about. I had seen her in comedy. I had gone to see her, and I remember my first sighting of her was coming down the runway in this white long dress, and she had like, I don't know, feathers or a boa or something.
Yeah.
But I thought, wow, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
And yeah, I might have threw her a ugly look, because I was like, nobody should look that beautiful on no day ever, said anybody. However, when she came back to my screen, that's it. She was too beautiful. I was a little jealous. I ain't gonna lie. And all of y'all out there in social media world, it's okay to have that little bit of, I need to raise my levels.
I get it often.
See?
I do.
She's sitting right here next to me doing
that
it.
You open with it, and that makes me respect you
Yeah.
even more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
Instead of just being standoffish and building up some type of hatred towards me, and I don't even know what's going on.
And you're just
like,
in your
I
element.
never do nothing. Yeah, it's just in my element.
Absolutely.
Everything he just said, I speak the same knowledge as you.
See?
The same knowledge. I'm very spiritual. I have a path. I've been knowing my passion since I was 12. Probably before I was 12.
Of course.
I knew I was funny.
Yeah.
So when I see energy, or when I feel energy and a vibe, I could see through souls. I hear when people are mentioning me, or people are standoffish and I could just feel energy. I'm very gifted, and a lot of people don't know that about me.
I got you.
They just think I'm weird, like she's weird. But I get that often since I was a little girl. But I had to learn to grow who I am as a woman.
Right.
Wow.
And when I sit and I meditate and I think within myself, then that's when I get out.
That's
you
right.
Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even if it's somebody toxic around me, I could feel it, and then I gotta distance myself, because whatever they got going on don't have nothing to do with me. So why should I have to go through that? I feel like everybody has their own journey.
Oh, see, this is how we're doing it, y'all. Sauce in the City live in the studio is bringing together the usual energies. I call them the usual suspects, and that is people who love, people who support, people who follow, people who allow others to be beautiful in their own way. We are all beautiful in our own way, and if we always allow each other to do that, we're going to have a very beautiful world. And I don't care if nobody else does it. I'm doing it on my show, so I'm going to have a beautiful show. And if y'all still behind, well, I don't know. Tune in next Friday. I don't know. But what we're going to do is we are going to take a break really quickly, but we're going to look at the Williams and Wilson show, or at least I hope that's what we're going to do. All right, here we go.
Okay, thank you. You're so kind.
That's what's up.
That is. Thank you so much for being here. You are just amazing. And shout out to Tiffany. I don't know her last name, but shout out to her.
Salam. Oh, that's that video.
I don't cook, I don't clean, I don't come in on my day off. Period. Cardi was right.
The day before.
Oh my God, I gotta go to work tomorrow. Father God, please let it burn down to the ground.
Reasons you hate your job. Brown nose.
Hey, Mr. Charlie, I can come in anytime, man. Even after I die, I'll be right here working.
Straw ball.
Hey, yo, put that over there for me. Put yourself, man. You ain't my boss.
On the way to work.
I gotta drink something, I gotta smoke something, I gotta do something on the way to this kind of stuff, man. I can't take it. Accident, thank God. I'm sorry you got hurt, but now I gotta wait 2 hours to go in. Good. Anybody else feel like running into somebody today?
They call in on your day off.
Down, down, down.
I told y'all hoodies are on the way. I appreciate every single one, last one of y'all. Here goes the gray one. Here goes the white one. The black one. I'm fucking with y'all because y'all fucking with me. Another orange one. Yes, fuck with me. You know I got you. I appreciate you guys for real from the bottom of my heart. You guys are being so creative. Look at this blue one right here. Shipping delivery is going today. Thanks for your patience and your support. Much love. Your Vegas female comedian. Yes.
There's no outrunning 5G, and it's rolling out as we speak.
I'm drippin', swaggoos, they in that mood. We hot, burn up, yeah, we gon' turn up, yeah. I'll keep making hits long as I live. I know they hate that. You ain't really seen nothing quite yet. I call it payback. I come from the bottom of the world. So my mama, go back to the trap if this don't work. Count them commas, yeah. I am the best, what you thought I was playing. Everything you hear me on, I'm legend. Tried to count me out, you know I could care less. Everything that I've been hearing is boring. I'm highly disappointed. Why? All of y'all sounding alike. Hop on the bandwagon ride. Surfing the same wave, man. Y'all just keep doing a lot. Cannot be duplicated. Super Saiyan power up is levels to it. I ain't never lose it. About to start a revolution. Music therapeutic. When I drop, y'all done let me out the box. Don't never think this is some kind of facade. And how they let these rappers in, I solemnly swear not to follow their trends. And what I gotta do to win? The fire is burning and couldn't stay in. I could do this in my sleep. Create it right now and retire again. I am the best, what you thought I was playing. Everything you hear me on, I'm legend. Tried to count me out, you know I could care less. I'm drippin', swaggoos, they in that mood. We hot, burn up, we gon' turn up, yeah. I'll keep making hits long as I live. I know they hate that. You ain't really seen nothing quite yet. I call it payback. I come from the bottom of the world. So my mama, go back to the trap if this don't work. Count them commas. I'll keep making hits long as I live. I know they hate that. You ain't really seen nothing quite yet. I call it payback. I come from the bottom of the world. So my mama, go back to the trap if this don't work. Count them commas. Y'all don't even rap like this, let alone even make tracks like this. Y'all don't even rap like this, let alone even make tracks like this. Oh no. Bet I pull up to the function when they see me, they are highly disappointed. Stopping me, nobody gonna lay a finger on me. I am not your homie, not the one. And I put that on my mama. Anybody run up, Prince got them gunners. You don't really wanna get yourself in something. Know you hear what's coming, you don't want no problems. I'll keep making hits long as I live. I know they hate that. You ain't really seen nothing quite yet. I call it payback. I come from the bottom of the world. So my mama, go back to the trap if this don't work. Count them commas. I am the best, what you thought I was playing. Everything you hear me on, I'm legend. Tried to count me out, you know I could care less. Yeah. And count them commas. Yeah. That's on my mama. I'm drippin', swaggoos, they in that mood. We hot, burn up, we gon' turn up. I'm drippin', swaggoos, they in that mood. We hot, burn up, we gon' turn up. Pay good. I just really want to pay good. I just really want to pay good. I just really want the pay, but I just really want to strive for greatness. I just want to party now, but later. Independent dog, I don't need favors. I remember when I couldn't have this, couldn't have that. Working for scraps, pay bills, never played. Hold up. Still hustle, focus, grind, ball. I really kick it with my family at all. Nowadays, sleeping all in the studio, switching it up more than the usual. I desire that time for, like most of my haters cannot afford. 9 to 5 a chore. I'ma need more and more.
Ready or not,
ready or not.
On our way to the top.
Up to the top.
Nothing is stopping this music. A part of us, this is everything we got.
All that we
Our
got.
vision is paving the way. Most can never relate. All the struggle and starting from nothing to turn into something through all of the pain. I just really want to pay good. We got to distract and bucket, man. Look how we came up. I don't really give a fuck what you talking about, haters.
came, but moving on up, we major. They dissed us then, but missing us now. It's funny cause they are just counted out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, on and on and on. Was that about? I mean, forgive, but never forget. We were them niggas they talked about, but we were the ones that walked it out. Pimping and kicking them all out. All of our exes, public announcement, Diana Ross, they coming out. Text and sex, and look at the weapons that form. None will prosper, struggling, waiting, hoping we save them. Only thing we saving is the paper.
Ready or not, on our way to the top.
Up to the top.
Nothing is stopping this music, a part of us. This is everything we got.
This is everything we
our vision
got.
is paving the way.
Paving the way.
Most can never relate. I was
relate.
struggling, starting from nothing to turn up to something through all of the pain. I just really want the paper. We left the distraction of bucket, man. Look how we came up. I don't really give a fuck what you talking about, haters. She dissing me now, but watch how she treating me later. Transcending elevators. I just really want the paper. We left the distraction of bucket, man. Look how we came up. I don't really give a fuck what you talking about, haters. She dissing me now, but watch how she treating me later. Transcending elevators. I just really want the paper. I just really want the paper.
Yeah, we got that. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we got that.
Miss Miranda, natural. We falling in the game, no, we never gonna change. You already know. Oh, we up at the top, no, we never gonna stop. Shit's about to blow. Oh, love a challenge that'll only make us stronger. Hands up, cause we hitting this harder. Hold on, baby, just a little longer. Ready for the fame, chasing bang, go. All about the love, all about the love, all about the love, oh, all about the love, all about the love, all about the love. Got no time for these haters. We out here chasing this paper. All about the love, all about the love, all about the love. Try not to judge us as we going through our stages. We out here working and this energy's contagious. We climb to the top, we head to the top. It's written in our pages. It's all about the breakdown. We're about to break down.
I'll be kicking down the doors like the SWAT. Got my eye on the #1 spot. I ain't stopping till they give me my shot. Drill on the track, got the game on lock. I got money in the bank, and my life keeps getting better. Climbing up the stairs, now I'm riding in the elevator. Counting these stacks, typing numbers in my calculator. Music is my life, yeah. All about the love. Got no time. Time for these haters.
Try not to judge us as we going through our stages. We out here working and this energy's contagious. We climb to the top, we head to the top. It's written in our pages. It's all about the breakdown. We're about to break down.
Grind for the money, only time for the money. If you're all about your money, then stop. From the west to the east, both coasts gotta eat. If they hating on you, make them watch. Ooh, please don't kill my vibe. I've been on this road too long. I could snap on these hoes, but I got a lot to lose. Plus a nigga got goals, Jesus route I choose.
It's
Hey, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. After that break, we had music. We had to say our goodbyes. Shout out to Williams and Wilson, who was in the studio with us, all the way here from Atlanta, y'all. And if you want more of them, you just got to tune in. Y'all got to tune in. We don't have enough time in the day, because now I want to bring it back to one of my, fastly becoming one of my favorites. I'll say that. Miss comedian Shannon DeQueen. How you doing, girl?
I am doing lovely. Bliss.
Thank you for wearing your mask in the studio with me today, because I don't want my mama to kick me out.
I don't want my mama not to view this. Okay?
Serious word up, word biz.
She is not playing about these masks.
Well, thank you for wearing yours and being here in the studio with us today. And this is going to be like, I don't know, my segments just keep getting better and better. We had comedian Miss Arkansas in the house.
I love her.
Funny lady.
I love her. Shout out to Miss Arkansas, for real. When she was talking about the Monique show, that was so impressive, because I never knew that, and she introduced me to Monique. And I went up there the next day, because she told me to go up there to watch her show. And I went up there, and I got to meet Monique, and she gave me a great big old hug, and I gave her my card with my information on it, and she told me that she wanted me on her show to perform and open up for her, but unfortunately her show had closed down and I wasn't able to do it.
Well, you know what?
But I was able to meet her and give her a hug, so shout out to Miss Arkansas for that.
Right. Shout out to her for that. And it's not over. You know, pretty soon we going to get up out of all of this, and then we going to come out stronger and better. Hey, y'all, December 6th, out on the Las Vegas Strip at the Red Palms. Y'all got to be there. Live version of this show. If you guys are always talking about, you know, there should be a stage, we should be on the Strip, we should be in a nice venue, we should be able to get paid for our comedy. Well, show up December 6th.
About what you're talking about.
Right. Come on and support. So, Miss Comedian Shannon DeQueen, go ahead and tell everybody, you know, a little bit about you. I mean, I need to know too, even though I'm related to you.
What you need to know, honey?
I need to know everything. Just give us a little bit to start.
Well, you know, first off, my name is Shannon DeQueen. I'm a native Vegas female comedian. I'm a mother, okay, of one son. I have a son. I'm also a good person with a good soul, and I just love to make people laugh. I've been doing comedy since 2012. I've been grinding basically nonstop. Ever since 2012, I just kept going. It's definitely levels to everything that you go through in life, but I picked this as my passion. Actually, it chose me because it's just in me. So just to be able to put smiles on people's face, even through the hardest times of their life, you know, it just brings some type of feel in me that I love to give out to others. So, yes, comedy's been my passion for quite a while. And what else you want to know about me?
It's kind of hard when you're like the interviewed and not the interviewer, right?
Yeah.
Because you're like,
well,
I don't know.
I can work both levels, you know, because I've been interviewed plenty of times. And I've been an interviewer for quite a while as well.
Oh, okay. So let's get into that. What was one of your first interviews?
So one of my first interviews was actually on WBKE. I was interviewed by Yvette. Yvette, yes. And that was plenty moons ago.
Okay.
That was a pretty cool interview. I was a nervous breakdown because, you know, it was my first interview. But besides that, I just had an interview at 88.1 before.
Oh, wow.
You know, I was just on BU radio, you know, last Wednesday, promoting my show that I have out now on, you guys could follow me on YouTube and make sure you subscribe to Vibe In with the Queen. So yes, I got a lot of stuff going on, you guys. I'm so excited.
You know what? You do have a lot of stuff going on. And isn't it kind of crazy when somebody asks you to name one, like your mind goes blank? Does that ever happen to you?
Girl, you know what? It goes everywhere. And it just goes everywhere to like, which one should I go say first? And then after I say the first one, and everything else is like, oh, and then what else I did?
and then, you know what? Yeah. That's why I decided to go into branding, because I just have one name, Sauce in the City. Shout out to y'all. And I can do everything I want to do. So here's my question to you. What's your favorite thing to do?
Oh, my favorite thing to do is cook.
No way.
I love to cook.
You know, I'm like a fat girl at heart. Like, I love to
Yes,
eat.
I love to cook.
Oh.
Cooking is just fun when you have somebody to cook with, okay?
Okay, I hear a little hint of a hint of a hint. Are we going to get some kind of an exclusive up in this show? I mean.
And cooking heals the soul. You know what I'm saying? I love to heal. I love to heal people. So that's another thing that I like doing.
You know what? You should do cooking and comedy. That would be a good segment for vibing with the queen. Because, you know, you can get some good vibes in when you cooking.
Yeah,
right? Like,
that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to do it on every episode, but I definitely.
At least one episode, have it going like that. Hey, shout out to Robert Smart, because he wanted to do that about 3 years ago, but we never was able to do that. I'm gonna be contacting you. Let's get that going.
Right, she gonna hit you up,
Yes.
and sometimes all it takes is like seriously, just for all intents and purposes, for somebody to spark a match, right? And I consider you a match, Mrs. Like I saw you the very first time. I won't forget. Shout out to the recently deceased Urban Lounge. We still miss you and love you, and I made a lot of good connections out there. But I seen you at that show, and I thought, wow, what a match. What a match.
This girl is on fire.
And she sings too, y'all. We gonna have her on the strip. She gonna be telling jokes. She gonna be singing and dancing.
I stay in my own lane. I don't sing, y'all.
Okay, that's okay. She just sung on this show, so I think, you know what? I think we gonna call her a fibber because she sounded really good.
Thank you. Okay, hold on. Let me hit that note again. This girl is on fire.
Yes. So tell us a little bit more about being a mom in comedy. I think that's probably one of those hard jobs. What about that?
Oh my God. Being a mother in comedy, you have to be able to be there for your child. Make sure that you're raising your child. Make sure that they see what you're doing. Make sure that they know what you're doing, what you got going on. Involve them, show them the flyers, show them the videos or anything to let them know that this is where I'm headed. This is where I'm going. I've been telling my son this ever since he could remember. This is all he knows, that his mother is a stand-up comedian, and
how does he feel about that?
He loves it. He supports me. He supports me so much. He's my biggest supporter. He motivates me to go get it. He doesn't complain when I have a show. He doesn't complain when I have to go travel and go out of town. He has 2 great grandparents that help me out when it's time for me to pack up and go on a road. They got my back, So it's like, it's nothing holding me back. It's nothing holding me back. My son, 14 years old, and he's funny himself. He has a TikTok, and he's hilarious. He got his followers, building his followers up and his fan base. He asked me the other day, Mom, do I got to buy one of your hoodies?
You was like, if you want to eat, yeah.
I said, you know what, son? I just hold your chore money next week.
Okay.
He was like, no, give me my $25.
Yeah, like, pass me my money, Mom.
So I just, of course I gave him a hoodie. I just teach him how to be responsible. Because I want him to be an independent man. I don't want him to have to depend on no female, and then she kick him out, and he got to come back home, and then he go to another female and live with her, and she kick him out. And because I didn't kick some niggas out before. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So I don't want it to come back on my son. You feel me?
I do. You like, I don't.
You gotta be responsible, honey. Okay, get your own place. Be independent.
Amplified textures from Duh.
Karma definitely will come around. Karma definitely will come in on you. Now, we have that in common. And I didn't even know it. See, this is what you find out on these shows like that. I'm a mom of 1 too. Wow. So, yes, my son is 21. Shout out to Lame Sauce. If I said his real name, he would kill me. Lame Sauce. But he's funny. I think it runs in our family.
It does.
And I was telling him that I think he should do like Cousins of Comedy or Young Guns of Comedy, where me
and King Darius was gonna do Cousins of Comedy, but we switched it to Kinfolks of Comedy.
I like Kinfolks of Comedy a lot better, and maybe we should get together, after the show and give it to our youngins. What do you think?
Yeah, we can
Put them on stage.
Put 'em
What
on
you
stage.
think?
Get a stage for them. Let's get it.
Okay, you know
I'm
what?
all about it. I'm all about it. We can do a kid show and have them get on stage and, talk they stuff. And
Yes, you know, it's different, but I'm like a mom in comedy, I guess, now. And it took my son a whole year to believe in me in comedy. Was your son, like, right off the bat a believer, or did he have to work into it?
Well, I didn't wait as long as you, Brenda.
Uh-oh.
So my son, he was young. This is all he know his mom has. So
okay, he was born into
He was
it.
born into it. Like, okay, that's what it is.
You know what?
So, but no, he was 5 or 6. I'm sorry, I keep hitting the microphone. But he was about 5 or 6 years old when I first started. Let's see, I started in 2012. He was born in 2006. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 6 years. He was 6 years old. So, yeah. So, all his life, like I said in the beginning, that's what he know. His mom is chasing her dreams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What made you want to become a comedian? I'm curious.
Becoming a comedian, I was sitting on the couch one day and I was watching some more. And she was so funny to me. And everything she was saying, I was laughing and I could relate to. She was saying something about her homegirl had a raggedy caprice. But as soon as she called her, she ain't care. She'll pull up in her raggedy caprice. There'd be having back shot fires or whatever she was saying, and the windows couldn't roll up or something. And it was so funny because I had a homegirl like that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, she'll pull up knowing that her car is not in a great condition right now. It can just stop on you at any given moment, but you willing to still take this risk to come pull up because some females outside ready for some smoke. And your car smoking, like, literally, like.
Man, let me tell you, on the way over to BU Radio, shout out to the studio. Y'all got to come down and see it. Y'all can get the
nice studio.
Absolutely. The owner did a really great job.
It's one of the nicest studio I ever seen in Las Vegas, to keep it real.
I'm telling you, I'm proud to bring my friends over, but I was on my way over here, this morning, because shout out to my 10 a.m. show. I love y'all, and I'm sorry I had the skeet skirt out, but I'm hoping that you seeing why I had the skeet skirt out.
That's why you was running behind.
Yes, but I was on the freeway, girl. I'm not sure if my brakes work or not. I was just out there. Rolling at like 80 on the freeway trying to get to this show. That's how much comedy and you guys mean to me. So,
girl, be careful.
Yeah, absolutely. I had the emergency brake. See,
right.
Okay. See.
I'm glad you made it here safe.
Right. Me too.
You know what? I had a raggedy car before. I ain't even gonna sit here and act like I ain't never bought that Kia. I used to have a Kia, right? And I used to go to the clubs back in my days when I was in my 20s, and I used to drive my Kia to the club. And this one fine dude, he was geared up. Back in the days, I used to have the Louis Vuitton everything. He had the Louis Vuitton scarf, the Louis Vuitton belt, the Louis Vuitton shoes. Everything on him was LV. I was like, "Oh, you from Las Vegas?" And he walked me to my car. He thought that was funny. I was like, okay, so he is from Las Vegas. All that LV he got on representing his city, right?
Right.
So
he know.
He walked me to my car, and I'm like, hey, I valet park. And he was like, okay, I'll sit here and wait until they come with your car. And I'm like, oh, for real? He was like, yeah. So time went by like an hour or 2 hours. He was like, where your car at? And I was like, oh, I forgot I didn't valet park. I've been drinking. So I go over there, and he walked me to my car. And I unlocked the car from the passenger side door. He opened the door for me. So I unlocked the car from the passenger side door to crawl in to the driver's seat door. And he closed the passenger door. I ain't seen that man since.
He was like,
I tried to start it up. He said, I said, don't do it to me. Not today.
Like, come on.
I was like, all right, then. I'll see you later. I didn't want to restart it until he walked far away. I was like, all right. And then I had to start it up. And then, you know what I'm saying, it got me to where I needed to be, A to B.
Hey.
A to B. It didn't give me the A to Z, but it got me the A to B. Okay?
Look, mine got me to A to 8.5. That's what I know. Like, as long as it got me here, I don't even know if I'm going to get home or not. But as long as it got me here to BU Radio in order to do Sauce in the City,
right?
Absolutely. Live in studio, y'all. I think we got something. So, Miss Comedian Shannon the Queen.
Call me Shannon the Queen.
No, because I don't want to get roasted. Did you see Miss Arkansas's video?
That's her thing.
I know. I was just saying, I don't want to even take the chance.
Miss Comedian. What is it?
Miss Comedian.
Miss Comedian Song, right?
I think we both got it wrong.
Okay,
Anyway,
well, we gonna work on it.
The question
but my
is,
name's Shannon the Queen, Vegas female comic. That's cool. You could just call me Shannon the Queen.
Shannon the Queen, Vegas female comic. I'm going to work on that.
It's not the whole, you don't got to say the whole long, you know.
See, you know what? Pearly Q said that too. He was
You
like,
so
that's my
professional.
whole name. Why you keep telling me my whole name? I'm like, you know what? Because it sounds better.
Okay, Brenda Brown.
There you go. There you go.
Brenda
AKA
Brown.
the chocolate child,
All right.
okay?
So Brenda Brown, AKA the chocolate child.
Uh-oh.
What inspired you to come with Sauce in the City?
Now, you see how she just going to change it on me? Because I had a question for her, so I don't even know if I should answer that. But in For Real and For Truth, actually what happened is one episode, I also do a virtual show called Daddies Matter Too.
Okay.
And we had hit a deep subject, you know, people out there running around without their dads.
Yes.
And so we hit a deep pocket. And I remember, shout out to Bobby Slaughter Comedy. He started cracking jokes. And then Albie Fuller, shout out to you too, Coffee Time Comedy, he joined in. Then the next thing I know, Dr. J, shout out to Dad Cypher, he joined in. Okay. And I thought, you know what, we gonna tell jokes online.
And they all didn't have their father figure?
Actually, one had it, but kinda. But the other two did not. So everybody was feeling uncomfortable at the moment. And so Bobby Slaughter started cracking jokes.
People who have both of their parents get treated different than people who was raised up by one parent.
Word up.
That is so true. Y'all, I got treated so wrong because I had two parents raising me. Like, I was like, dang, I thought that was a good thing.
You know what?
Everybody wanted to be my friend. It was like, you spoiled.
Yeah, you spoiled, and why you have good memories?
Why you got that Barbie doll, the Kenya Barbie doll? I'm like, I got it for Christmas. My mom and dad got it for me, girl.
Right. I remember when my daddy got me, he got me a beach cruiser for Christmas. It was blue and black. Oh, man. And we was riding down the hill. Somebody threw a can of Spam at me. Probably why I don't eat it to this day.
Ugh, I don't
But
like Spam.
They threw a can of Spam at me and called me a rich kid who thought I was better than
They thought
everybody
that-
else.
Oh my God, I used to hate that. Like, I don't think I'm better than nobody else. So, you know what? I feel you, cousin.
Even if I thought I was better than somebody else, so what? Let me think. Okay? We all know it ain't true. What's
You
the
know,
harm
and
in
then
it?
They say, okay, you ate off a silver spoon. Like, I'm sorry you ate from a plastic fork.
Oh my.
You know, like, my bad that I had lasagna and you had chicken noodles.
You know, I think the men really look at me a little weird because I was raised by my daddy. Shout out to Vicente Chatelo
Shout
and
out
love
to all
you.
the men that raised their kids.
Absolutely.
Ooh-wee.
My
That
daddy
is
came in on the underside and was like, you know what? She mine. And I was like, you right, daddy. And he, you know what? He taught me things that just, I don't think the average person would know if they weren't raised with both of their parents. So I thank him for saving me from the pole. That's what I say. So I got one last question for you before we get too deep and y'all got to crack some more jokes. But I'm going to look forward to these jokes because I'm going to give you a 60-second spit. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Shannon the Queen. See, I ain't even going to say nothing else. My day was going just fine until people fill in the blank. 60-second spit and go.
My day was going just fine until my son asked me if I could buy him the PS5. I said, boy, do you think I'm rich? I am eating cereal right now, Frosted Flakes with bananas. What? He was like, but mama. I said, okay, son. The only way I'll buy you a PS5 if you go half on it. He said, man, you doing too much, Mom. I'm just a kid. I said, well, you can make money. You can mow the lawn. Look, you can do dishes. You can sweep. You can mop. I opened his room and I smelled everything but cologne, okay? I said, oh, son, you could clean his room up. I took his sheets, and it was socks and stuff under his sheets. I said, I don't know what you're doing under these sheets with these socks. But my day was good until I ran into these stale socks.
Oh, dang. Boom, boom, boom. And because I have a son, I totally get it.
Shout out to all the mothers with sons that run across stale socks.
Oh, I'm just sitting here thinking about it, and I'm like, that is crazy. So listen up. I thank you for that. You are so good with your timing, girl. You are on it.
Thank you. I
What
appreciate you.
I need you to do is soak up some of these last minutes, and we got a song and another video at the end. But what I want you to do is I want you to tell everybody where they can reach more of your Kind of Funny.
You know what, y'all? My Facebook full. I ain't even gonna lie. I already reached 5,000 people, so y'all can't even, you know what I'm saying? You can't even follow me on there. Facebook got a line for cutting you off at 5,000. Like, you don't believe in me? You don't believe in me? Facebook, all the pictures I done shared? I showed you raising my son. He was a toddler when he first got on Facebook. Y'all don't even know his real name. Y'all call him my son. And he my son.
I'm like, okay.
But you can follow me under my fan list on Facebook. That's Shannon Da Queen, DAQUEEN. It's not it's Da Queen. I'm special.
You know we related because it's
special.
sauce in the city.
Okay? I'm just a little special. Look, I'm gifted, okay? I'm gifted.
She is gifted.
Thank
and
you.
I want you to do me another favor. I want you to go ahead.
Instagram, DaQueen02. That's DAQUEEN 02. And
YouTube.
YouTube, thank you.
I was waiting.
Yes, YouTube. Vibe in with Da Queen. That's VABEIN with Da Queen, DAQUEEN. You guys, I just put my first talk show out Wednesday, so make sure you subscribe, share, like, tell a friend. Eat dinner tonight on Friday the 13th. Get you some wine. Stay out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? And watch something that you can vibe in, probably can relate to. And then at the end, it's some skits, some funny stuff. So make sure you check out Mr. Charles because the skit is funny. So, yeah, it's a Sugar Daddy skit. I got a lot coming up, you guys. So I just appreciate every one of you guys who already know me and just been showing love and supporting me and following my journey because, trust me, it is a journey.
I feel you. Now go ahead because you already gave me the segue. And at the end of every one of my shows, it doesn't matter if it's live in the studio, live on the strip, virtual shows. I don't care if it's radio. I don't care if I'm outside putting up smoke signals. It's very important to me that we all shout out to everybody who's had anything to do with us in our comedy journey. So go ahead, Shannon Da Queen, and shout out.
You know what? First off, I want to give a shout out to the Most High, my God, and I want to give a shout out to my parents, my brother, my son. I want to give a shout out to Craig Parks. I want to give a shout out to everybody who believed in me. I want to give a shout out to Knowledge is King. I want to give a shout out to my sis, Summer Collins. I want to give a shout out to a good friend, Elena. I want to give a shout out to NotTrail.com. I want to give a shout out to Brenda Brown. I want to give a shout out to everybody I ever came across hitting the stage with, people I put on stage and people who put me on stage. Shout out to everyone with positive attitudes and shout out to my kings and queens, y'all. Keep that culture growing.
Yes, keep it growing, and keep it sowing. Sow them seeds, people.
Keep it solid.
Okay? Keep it sowing because we need to sow these seeds so we can get just a little bit of money going in our pockets. And Shannon Da Queen, I want to thank you for sitting in the studio with me. Will you come back to this show?
Girl, yeah.
Yes. So we get to see her yet again and again. I don't know why she ain't a regular on other people's show, but she gonna be a regular on this show.
I am gonna be a co-host, you guys, on BU Radio every Wednesday with NotTrail. So that starts at 6 p.m. You guys, our vibe is so amazing. The last Wednesday, 2 days ago, he interviewed me for my upcoming show on YouTube that I have on Vibing with the Queen. And right after that show, he was like, what you feel about being my co-host? And that just touched me because I haven't done radio in about 4 years. So I was like, what? You kidding me? He said, nah, for real. I said, you playing? He said, nah, I'm for real. I said, you for real? He said, I said I was for real.
You know what? What's the name of the show?
The name of the show is That's My Producer.
You know what, girlfriend? We are family because, that's where I started out. On That's My Producer. Y'all look up them old episodes. NotTrail.com. Shout out. I think I was the very first co-host. So yeah, y'all look at that. The
Remember,
Chocolate
I was
Child.
on y'all show.
I do.
Yeah,
And now I guess I get to come back and be on y'all show. That's the way it goes, y'all. So with that being said, we have come to the end of our first inaugural episode of Sauced in the City live in the studio. I hope y'all enjoyed yourself, and we will be back next Friday, 12:30-ish. We're going to work on it.
Let me know if you need me. I'm here for you.
You know we need you. I'm letting you know now while we live so you can have it on video. So in case you forget, you can go back and look at it again.
Okay, 12-ish.
Okay. I think she going to be BU Radio in-house additional co-host.
If anything come up, I'm going to call you. I'm going to let you know.
Absolutely. And actually, like I do all my shows, we will deal with what we have in front of us, but everybody is always welcome to my stage, whether you've been in comedy 2 minutes or 20 years or over 30. Shout out to comedian Miss Arkansas. I got to keep doing that to her. But you guys are welcome to Sauced in the City. Look me up. I'm Googleable now, okay? So look me up. That's Sauced with a D in because you know we out here like that, and my name is Brenda. Okay, in the city. All right, the only word that's spelled kind of right is Sauced in the city. Shout out and rest in peace to Miss Sharon Harrell.
Yes, much love.
I love you. I miss you. And thank you for giving me this name right here, because we are going to take it to the next level. And with that, we are out of here.
Level up. Yeah.
All right.
Riding through Texas. Feed him for his breakfast. Every time I whip it, I be talking so reckless. He said, damn, Nikki, it's tight. I said, yeah, nigga, you right. He said, damn, babe, you so little, but you be really taking that pipe. I said, yes, daddy, I do. Give me brain like NYU. I said, teach me, nigga, teach me. All this learning here is by you.
I'm whipping that work, you digging that work, I got it. 36 of that real, I can pull of that bounce, baby. Come get you some of that bounce, baby. I'm feeling myself, 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 I'm feeling my.
Cooking up the bass, looking like a kilo. He just wanna taste, digging up my talking about that hot grade. Baby, hold up, I can kill your migraine.
All right, let me get a hug. And I want you to stay strong, keep your head up, and keep living for your son. That's what I want to say. Have you ever, do you know any sugar daddies or have any homegirls that ever dated a sugar daddy?
Actually, my younger cousin.
She got a sugar daddy?
She had one.
So what type of sugar daddy was he, and what kind of advice did you give him?
Girl, I don't even know.
Did he pay for everything?
Yeah, he did. He was out there doing what he did.
Did his thing get hard sometimes?
Girl.
Did she tell you any stories about that? Did he have problems?
She gonna kill me when she watched this.
Oh my God, having a sugar daddy, I can only imagine. He probably got a whole lot of females calling him. He probably got a whole lot of pretty young things. What they call it, PYT. You know them sugar daddies be still pimping around here with the limp. Not the limp leg, but the limp head.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look. They tried to knock me off, but a bitch still grinding. I'm a hot girl, I do hot shit. Finish income on my outfit. I don't text quick, cause I ain't thirsty. These bitches mad, they wanna hurt me.
Oh, shit, well, that was party last night. Ooh, let me check my phone. Oh man, I got 23 missed calls and messages. Let me go ahead and check my voicemail, see what's going on. Oh shit, it's Shay. Let me see what's on this one there now. Ooh, boy, they love Mr. Charles. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Well, I'm going to go ahead and give me something breakfast, deal with them later. I'm going to get myself together. Oh, let's go get some to eat. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, they even left me some food around here. Boy, them niggas didn't eat nothing like that. That's what happened when you had white people at your party. Boy, they eat food. Woo. Give me some of this over here. I don't want no pizza. That's just that guy giving me gas. Take a little sandwich over here. I don't need no chips. I don't know. Oh, shit. I don't know napkin. Let's see. Lady done left a backpack. I'm gonna have to take that in the room too. It might got some good pennies in there. Ain't nothing there. What the hell got at my door right now?
Oh my God, I need my nails done. Why he ain't answering the phone? He taking long to answer the door. What is going on? Come on, Mr. Charles. Shit, I know you old and shit. Come on. What's up?
What's up, girl? What's up?
Yeah, I've been calling you. You got me out here hot and sweating and shit. God damn. Got my makeup all sweating off.
Doing over here? What you doing over
I've
there?
been trying to call you all day, Mr. Charles. All day. You got it smelling good. What you over here eating? Chicken?
Little chicken side took me so long, you know I got my gout and everything going
You
on.
want to massage your leg? Your foot?
I'm all right.
It's all messed up and shit. You got it wrapped?
Girl, what you doing over here? What's up?
I've been trying to call you all day. You ain't get my message?
You know, well, I'm at my old shit.
Okay. I just wanted to know if I could, get like $200.
$200?
$200. Come on, Charles. You know you got it, Mr. Charles.
Girl, didn't I just give you $300 last week?
$300, you know that's gone. I had to pay my cable for my son to watch SpongeBob.
To watch the SpongeBob?
Yeah, I had to get that cable turned back on.
What you need $200 for?
Cause I gotta get these nails done. You know, I need a feel. I gotta look good. You know, I gotta get my hair whipped. That's why I got this rag on, cause my hair ain't done.
Oh,
you know you got it, Mr. Charles.
What you need $300?
You know I need $200 to get my nails done. I gotta get my hair done. I got this rag on my hair because I gotta get it done. You know you don't want me walking around here looking all trashy, do you?
Oh, looking like trash.
What was that?
I said, look at that ass.
Ah, that ass. You know that's why I fuss with you, Mr. Charles. Come on, stop acting like you stingy and hit me up.
I don't know. Matter of fact,
time out.
And Mr. Charles just called a sugar daddy timeout. Mr. Charles is hella old. These young tenderonis don't want nothing but his ends. They looking for everything. A little child support, a little nail money, trying to get that soul in. I don't know, these little tenderonis got some shit fucked up in life. But check this out. Why don't you go ahead and get at that Herdem Artworks and get you some of that artwork? And this is what Mr. Charles really wants to say.
Man,